200 yards, turn right. Turn right. Turn left. In 200 yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh, it's past okay.
In 400 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. yards. Turn right. Turn right. Arrived at your destination.
He's Uncle Victor's car. Ford Escort. It has to be. Less than a quarter of the field made it to the finish line in Mexico City. But 5 out of top 10 were these things. That's how it got the name. I have to get to work. And call the whole family. Speak soon.
have arrived at your destination.
Some more modifications. I've tried to get it as close as possible to how Papa Fernando and a rally team would have built it.
Really?
What's the problem? You don't think they would have taken a little modern technology if it made the Vocho go faster? Just kidding. And hang on.
Understood.
Rowdy say, I'll call out waypoints as we go. Are you ready for a time trial?
I'm ready for anything in this.
Nice slide. What's the body work? I just feel that.
I'm going.
Yards. Turn left. Turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn sharp right.
There was so much damage on the undertray. When Papa Fernando reached the he raced hard. I replaced the tray and rebuilt the shocks. Should be good. How's it handling?
It's good. Busy now, though.
Got another waypoint for you.
Check.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. 200 yards. Turn right. Turn right. Last point, vamos! 200 yards. Turn left. Turn left.
And across the finish line. Whew. Nice drive, my friend. I couldn't find a driver named Fernando Torres in the records for the Baja 500 or the Baja 1000. But that doesn't mean he didn't enter.
What about the Dakar?
Africa is a long way for Leo Ocho. Maybe that was just a story he told to Uncle Oscar and the other kids in the family. I know I would have sat and listened to him for hours.
Official or not, he must have been quite a racer.
See, he was. Vamos. Hola, amigo. I found Papa Fernando in an old car magazine. It has mucha information on the work he did to the Ocho. I can't wait to try some of this stuff out. For fast handling on corners, we could go here. Or for straight line speed, here. There's a speed trap here. I bet it's never seen a Ocho like ours.
400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Speed.
Take a look at this.
Ooh,
I like it. I don't understand it, but I like it.
Get in and I'll explain.
Whoa! This thing can really move.
Right? I've got a ride waiting for you. Go for it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get it.
You
did
can
it.
stop now. I fixed the brakes.
That was fantastic. This thing is fast.
It's really special, right? Just wait till you see what Papa Fernando did with it next. It's me again. You think you can get a bunch of sideways? I've been playing around with the wheel angle. Meet me here if you want to get your drift on. I've also got an idea for an assault course. Let's meet here if you want to try that. You're gonna like this assault course. If I ever finish setting it up.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Works. Not actually trying to race though, just FYI.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Where'd it go? Forgot how long this one is.
Just in time. We're ready for you.
Yeah?
I really wanted to see what this car can do, agility-wise. So I built you a challenge course. Want to give it a shot?
Definitely.
I thought so. Get in. I'll get you up to speed.
We've set up a bunch of ramps and obstacles all around here. Follow your route and get through it as fast as you can.
Fantastic! That was quite the show. I'm going to need to feel a couple of dents, but that's the good thing with a Bocho. You just get your hammer and some hot water.
This is a great car. Your great-granddad would have loved to have seen it, I'm sure.
Definitely. A pity we can't show him. Never mind, get out of here. I'll call you soon.
¿Qué onda, mi amigo? One more thing I want from the Bocho. A photograph. So the memories last even longer than a Volkswagen Beetle. I can think of a couple of places. The place where Papa Fernando left it for us to find, or the Baja where he did all his off-road racing. What do you think? That's where this all started. Come and meet me.
Ready for a new adventure? Perfect timing. So, where should we go? What should we do?
The Goliath.
Now we're talking. All start putting together ground crew, officials, and Barrys. Lots and lots of Barrys.
Hey, amigo. I hear we have the go-ahead for the Goliath. Genial. I'm glad you're ready, my friend. The way you drive, you might see all of Mexico in one afternoon.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Arrived at your destination.
I think I know exactly what car I'm going to use. I'm either going to use this car or the. Should we use the race car and have it be like a little NASCAR race? I so should fucking bring the fucking race car or the fucking Model T. It's gonna be so janky. Just like the old days.
Not sure if you want this information right now, but the Mexico Goliath is officially the biggest race by distance in Horizon history. Good luck.
Twitch now, but I can still join your party chat speech balloon.
Okay. What if I'm going to be the first person ever in Forza Horizon 5 to do something like this and actually win a race like this? I think the last time I used a Pagani and I won, but Yeah. To the neighbor. Oh my god, this is so funny. Okay. Basically, did you manage to start a party, Matthew? There we go.
What's going on?
Not much. Just playing some Forza. I'm driving a 32 Ford Deluxe in the big Goliath race.
You were gone? You were gone for a few days. I was trying to contact you, but you were gone, Joker Game.
Oh, it's probably because I was at the wedding and stuff, and where I was and stuff like that. They don't have very good. They don't have really good service out there in the building and stuff.
I was trying to contact you because I wanted to tell you, like, I moved over to Twitch now because of YouTube. Because you know when we play always those horror maps with like the Michael Jackson stuff and all those copyrighted horror maps with copyrighted music. YouTube striked my video like 4 times, and then because me and you always do those copyrighted horror maps with music and all that stuff. Even if the artist is not alive anymore, did they strike the video for like 4 times, and then we got reported, and then the account is like restricted. Like the account's restricted for I don't know for how long, but it's been. So now I have to like. So we can't even do live streams off the YouTube. So I have to do. But YouTube still allowed me to keep my account and still type to people. Like that's why I'm typing to you in your chat. YouTube allows me to still keep my account so I can still socialize with my friends, but I just can't stream anymore off the YouTube.
YouTube should have never taken away your account because you didn't do anything wrong at all. If anything, the people that were at fault was YouTube, the fucking kid that you were playing with, and the mother. The mother should have been more oblivious and actually watched her son, so then that way she would know what's going on. But instead she didn't, so that's technically on her, not on you. That you're not at fault. YouTube's at fault for, like I said, one for falsely accusing you, and then
they also said like we're too old for Fortnite. Like Fortnite's for 11-year-olds, and then they said I can't play the game because I'm not.
That
18.
should not be a thing because there's a lot of adults that play. There's a lot of adults that play Fortnite. It's not just kids; it's adults.
So they took away that. So it says account restricted because YouTube thinks I'm 11 years old. I think that's one reason. And there's no way to get rid of that account restricted thing. I'm trying to remove it so then I can get around it and then stream off it again. Like delete that and then but it's like it looks like there's no way to remove it. And then when I try to contact a YouTube worker and show them all the proof of like, can we remove this? It's a AI bot YouTube worker, so they don't want to do anything about it. They won't remove the account restriction.
I'm not surprised.
And I'm trying to tell YouTube like, can you remove it? Because if they remove it, then the streams will be good quality because I have the camera through the TV, and then the game will be good quality, like how we're always playing, like when me and you are playing and the quality is good.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be streaming with like bad quality where it's like the phone and then I have to use like a phone holder and then it shows the whole entire room. So it shows like it shows the whole entire TV and it shows my whole game setup. That's bad stream quality where it shows my PS5 there, Xbox, shows all my setup and then the TV screen. And you see all my souvenirs and all that stuff. But I don't want to be streaming that way. I want good quality.
Oh yeah, because that's what brings in subscribers.
Yeah, I don't want it to be like some bad quality where where it's the phone camera and it shows the whole entire gaming room. I don't think people want to see that. They want to see the camera and stuff. Because you know how you're streaming, where off the PS5 with the camera inside the TV when your quality is like good. I want the quality to be like that, like how I'm always doing it. Like your Mafia stream, for an example. Yeah. I don't want to be doing it through like the phone, and then the phone has like crappy quality. and then people have to like watch the stream like sideways, like the way the TV is.
Well, robots are known to make. They probably made a mistake, and hopefully the people that made them will correct that. That, and actually go through it like they should have, and actually realize, oh, okay, this person didn't do anything wrong. It was more of the kid and the mother that are at fault.
And I went in and I did all the stuff in like the walkthrough videos and stuff in settings and turned account restricted off. And then it still pops up. It's popping up over and over and over again. It keeps popping up. Even when I went into settings and turned off account restriction and then put streaming back on, like that didn't even work either. The thing popped up again. But I can still stream on my account, but but if I do it, it's gonna be bad quality, and I don't like. It's gonna have to be to the phone, and then the phone will be showing my whole entire TV. I don't want the streams like that. But yeah, but it's account restricted, and then it says contact YouTube, and then when I'm trying to contact YouTube, I can't even get a real YouTube worker to contact to fix my problem. So the problem's still bad.
Well, they said that they're going to get back to you in a certain amount of days with an email. And hopefully they realize that they fucked up, and hopefully they correct their mistake. Hopefully the AI corrects their mistake or whatever, and all that. It's stupid enough that YouTube is not being ran by like actual workers, like actual human beings that should be. Like they should be doing.
So like what happens is it'll be like, are you sure you want to like live stream? And then I put my title in. For an example, like a test stream, I'll put like my title in, Fortnite, plan, and then I press like just to test it out. I press go live. And then I press yes. I am sure I want to go live. And then it says account, and then this warning keeps popping up over and over again. Account restricted, contact YouTube. And then it doesn't even allow me to go live. It will just keep spamming that warning. So
I've had that. All you got to do is just wait it out, honestly,
Yeah.
because eventually they should give you the option to broadcast again. I've had that experience multiple times when YouTube like screwed me over in Mafia Trilogy and stuff like that when they said that I was reporting whatever it was, and like with the girly magazines and stuff like that, even though it was more of a collectible thing. I got my
Yeah,
account.
restrictions on your YouTube account. Contact YouTube, and then when I contact them, I can't get a hold of anybody.
What basically at time did you do it?
It was around like my last YouTube stream. It was that problem with 5 days ago. And then this happened. Yeah. That was my last stream on YouTube 5 days ago, and then I started realizing on day 6 this started happening. Now it hasn't been, and it's still been showing that up to this day. So we're going to day 7 now. But it's still. So
I
5
guess
days ago was my last YouTube stream, and then yeah, and the warning's been still showing.
to be honest, that's like I said, you're not really at fault. If anything, the kid and the mom are the ones that are at fault because they were the ones that caused it. And that's not.
I hope YouTube or the AI workers or YouTube, they'll realize, and then they'll fix it, and then all of a sudden it works. Whatever.
Well, that's usually how it happened with me. It was like a week or whatever by the time I was actually able to broadcast again, and then when I did, I was broadcasting on Twitch and stuff because it's like, I'm not gonna fucking wait a week just to fucking broadcast again. That's fucking stupid. I could lose a week's worth of subscribers.
But the warning doesn't even tell me how long I have to wait until this disappears. It's not telling me how long. But
it will do that because, like I said, I've had that experience as well, and it never really told me how long I would be without basically broadcasting, like what day I'm supposed to get it back, but usually it takes.
That's why I'm doing Twitch now, and then I just upload my Twitch streams over to the YouTube thing, and then everybody just has to click on the video option on my channel, and then that's how people see all my Twitch streams over there because the account's still restricted, so none of the stuff's going to the live content.
Yeah. I just don't understand why a stupid fucking bitch of a woman did that to you, man. That's fucked up. Honestly.
So it's just been, so it's just account restricted for a long, so far it's only 7 days that passed, and it's still been showing, so I don't know how much longer, but I've just been doing Twitch until it's fixed. And I hope they fix it soon, because, I'll just keep doing Twitch until it's fixed, as long as it takes, but I just hope it's not down like this for, forever. I hope not, where they have this bug.
I'm gonna see how long it takes for the YouTube to fix their.
account restricted. You can't broadcast with your YouTube account. For details about the restriction on YouTube. Contact YouTube. And then it just spams that the whole time. But the good part about Twitch is you can stream all copyrighted stuff, and your Twitch, and then Twitch just deletes the stream 6 days later.
Have you
But the good part
appealed
about
them?
Twitch is they're not as strict.
Wait,
I don't know.
have you appealed? Like told them, hey, you know, you messed up. I wasn't at fault. The fucking kid and the woman were the ones that were.
Oh yeah, I did. I send them the pictures of like what I'm, and I contact them too. I contact them too, and I show the picture of that account restricted, and show the pictures to them and all that stuff, and send them the message, and I said like, can we fix this? I didn't do anything wrong. Can we like fix this? And then the answer that I got back, they just said thanks for the feedback, and then I haven't got anything back from them yet. They just said thanks for the feedback.
My guess is that if they said thanks for the feedback, that means they're probably trying to work out the fucking problem with the AI. Because then it's like you're letting them know that, hey, you know, this is stupid. Like, this needs to be addressed and it needs to be, like, looked at or examined or fixed. And then they said, yeah, thank you for your feedback, which means they're probably saying, okay, that's a good idea. We're going to take a look at it and see what the AI did wrong, and then we're going to fix it so then it doesn't happen to other people, to other YouTubers. So my guess is that the reason why I think your account's thing is like that is saying that because they're working on the problem and stuff.
Oh.
That's my guess, but I could, like I said, I could be wrong, but that's really the only thing I could think of that they're doing.
Yes! Yes, you did it! Oh, wow! I am glad you did, because I don't think I can sit through that again. My heart wouldn't take it.
I just won the fucking Goliath race in a 32 Ford Deluxe coupe. Bone stock, mind you. Bone stock. How the fuck is that even possible? Look at that 2013 Shelby Ford GT500 Ford Mustang.
But that's what I've been doing for Plan B. I just moved over to Twitch and then just been doing Twitch until the YouTube problem's fixed.
God damn, I got paid 50,000 credits.
So I just warned everybody, just watch me on Twitch for until the YouTube problem's fixed, and then once that gets fixed, then we can do YouTube streams again, but just not yet for now.
Because really, they shouldn't have not have flagged you 4 times for one little incident. Like, that's not what they're supposed to do. If anything, if it's one incident, they're supposed to flag you only once. And stuff. So the fact that your account got flagged 4 times for doing nothing wrong is kind of suspicious. And stuff. Because I've got only 1 strike on my channel. And that was because of that incident. But in 30 days, once it clears off, it'll be gone. Because basically, pretty much, I didn't really do anything wrong, really. I just showed the fucking collectibles in Mafia Trilogy, and that somehow somebody reported that, and then I accidentally went into one of the clubs and stuff like that. And there was a dancing girl on the stage, and apparently that got me fucking... Ooh, yeah, that got me reported. even though,
GTA 6, right?
huh?
Is it GTA 6?
No, it's in Mafia Trilogy. The third one where you play as what's his name? I'm gonna have to start saying it's the game that has a lot of N words, a lot of racism and stuff like that. I'm just gonna put it that way. And that's something too I did when I first started playing the game. I did have problems like that too, and I did mention that if you're offended by it, don't watch it, because this game is gonna have a lot of N words and racial slurs and a lot of racism in it, because it's during segregation and the era of like the Ku Klux Klan, so they're gonna be in the game and all that and stuff, because it's down south, and the Ku Klux Klan was a big thing and all that. So and everything, and I said that too, is that, you know, if, like I said, if you find it insulting or if you don't like it, then don't watch it. It's like I said, this game's gonna have racism and all that stuff like that, and N words and racial slurs and all that stuff and everything, because of, you know, historical events that are not good. And after that, I think people realized, okay, you know, he did say that this game's going to have a lot of things that are going to get said wrong, that are going to have N words and racial slurs and stuff like that. So we probably appreciate you letting me know and stuff like that. That way they know, and then it's like, that way they don't be like, oh my god, he's playing a game that's got racism in it. And it's like, well, it's, I'm not the one that made the game, but they made it really accurate. But yeah, I had pretty much, I showed the fucking girly magazines which ones are new and stuff like that, and it said that it was reported as probably something I'm not gonna say because I don't want to get demonetized on my broadcast. So.
Hey, amigo. Cusinale has finished work on the Jaguar. Meet me in the auto show when you're ready.
And yeah, for some reason, yeah, like I said, it didn't. That one little incident got me a strike, but now since it's done, then they're gonna watch me for 30 days and make sure I don't do it again. Which I don't know why they would fucking watch me. That's fucking creepy. They shouldn't really be watching me. If anything, they should be kind of minding their own business and everything. But you know, and that's one of the things I like about Twitch too, is that Twitch is.
And also the sad part is when the accounts, so when you try to live stream and it says account restricted, it means your live streaming ability on like any platform, even on the phone or PlayStation or Xbox or Switch, is like disabled. Okay? Because when YouTube YouTube has to look into it, so they just. It's the AI YouTube thing, so that you can't even live stream anymore, or for me, because it's disabled. Live stream has been disabled. Please review YouTube's policies for more information. Then when I do that, they don't do anything. It's still disabled. Even when I look into the policy thing and get back to them. They don't do anything about it.
YouTube.
I contact YouTube. I contact them to say, can you like undisable it and stuff like that? And they're not doing anything about it. So it's still down. The live streaming thing is still disabled, so I still can't do it.
Like I said, my guess is that they're probably fixing the problem. It's gonna probably be a while before you can broadcast again. But when the YouTube AI gets their heads out of their asses, if they even have heads and asses, then they can hopefully not do that same thing again.
But I just hope it's not like a big problem or it's like really bad, and then YouTube has to like work on this for all the way till like December, and we have to wait like that long or longer. I hope we don't have to wait that long for them to fix all these problems. I hope it's before October 1st or December. I hope so. So
like I said, I don't.
January or February. I hope it's not like a big problem where it's gonna go like all the way to February for this to be solved. I hope not.
I mean, like I said, you shouldn't have even gotten reported for that in the first place because, like I said, you didn't do anything really wrong, honestly. And you didn't do nothing wrong. So therefore, you shouldn't really have that. You shouldn't.
And I already contacted YouTube about the policy problem, and I said can they fix it and all that stuff and all that, and then
you're making incredible progress, and everything is reflected here. Why don't you have a look around
and they
and
usually
decide
just
what
say
you want
thanks
to
for
do
the
next?
feedback.
If you want, you can pin any of these challenges to your dashboard to track your progress.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're probably looking into it, and they're probably going to realize that, oh, hey, we messed up on this, and we need to owe this guy an apology because now we get to pay for the problem that we caused, and realize that what they did was completely wrong, and they should fucking be held responsible for it.
Oh, yeah. Because I noticed there's other people having problems where their whole channel got taken down and they don't get their channel back ever. They lost it forever.
Yeah, but you have to do something like really bad to fucking get that to happen.
Turn around.
Like you have to do something illegal to fucking do that. YouTube's not just going to take your channel down because of one little incident. You have to do something like really like illegal in real life to do. And then if they get a hold of, if they get word of it, then yeah, you're going to lose your channel for a lifetime. Because there's been YouTubers where they've actually done stuff like that, and sometimes YouTube does something about it, and then 9 out of 10 times they don't do nothing about it. And stuff like that. Which in my opinion is completely wrong. If something happens and if YouTube witnesses it, that's illegal, they should do something about that. Being like, okay, we don't want this on our fucking on our video page or whatever because it's illegal and we don't want to be held responsible for it. So. Like one of them was Line Maker. He was one of them that had something to do with kids, and it wasn't very. What he did was not very right, honestly. But he didn't like talk to kids or anything like that. He asked for something incredibly inappropriate, basically. So. And like Dr. Disrespect, he was another one that did that problem and
in 400 yards,
lost his channel for that. And stuff. It's not very. It was what he did. He had a lot of subscribers too. Dr. Disrespected. He was a really popular YouTuber and stuff like that until then when he got caught or whatever talking to younger kids and stuff like that, and lost his shin, got reported and all that. But you didn't do nothing wrong. You basically were helping. You basically were helping kids and stuff like that. That's not anything that's wrong.
Helping them find their sprites that they were asking for, right?
Yeah. You're not doing anything wrong, really. You're assisting, like you're helping people get the stuff that they want. Like you're being kind and stuff. And there's not a lot of kind people out in the world in today. Honestly. It's really rare to come across really kind players in nowadays, but you're one of them. Like, you're a kind person. Honestly. And the mother should have, and the mom should have realized that.
What did they think?
Turn left.
But there's some parents where they think you have like a dirty mind or something like that. You're trying to like take their
400 yards.
Yeah.
Turn left.
But I mean,
I don't know why the parents were thinking that. Like we have dirty minds, but we don't.
I mean, I kind of do, but not to where I involve kids with it. Honestly. But like I said, I do it because I do it as a joke. But yeah, like I said, I don't do it to be wrong. I do it as a joke. I don't do it like being like, oh, hey, you know, what's up with this or whatever. No, I don't do that. If anything, if I do a dirty joke like that, it's gonna be like just for shits and giggles and laughter. If anything. Come on, get going there, old Ford. Come on, girl.
You have arrived at your destination.
There we go. Drag doesn't have power to break the drag rail. Oh my god. But yeah, like I said, you didn't do nothing really wrong, honestly. I even did it was really funny because I even did a court trial in Audi 2. I was talking about what happened and stuff and realizing that you didn't do nothing wrong. And I was the judge of that. There was nobody really there was no jury, but I was the judge and I was making the call and shit. I was just doing something for shits and giggles or whatever, and it's like, I find Marvel Cuphead innocent. I find the YouTube, the kid and the mother at fault. And then I pulled out my 1899 pistol and I fired it up in the air as the hammer and stuff. It was so funny. And then I also said too
Wow, that easy.
how I passed government. So allegedly, I could pretty much. They couldn't really do anything to me, even if they tried, because I passed government, and that's not an easy thing to pass. In real life, that's not an easy thing to pass.
Let me do some work on it and call you.
Bandicoots in Fortnite soon.
Oh yeah, I will, 100%. I'm gonna grab this one last barn find, and then I'll get on. Luckily, the barn find's really right, not even far. But yeah, it was really funny. I was like, I find Marvel Cuphead innocent. Yep. And I did. It was really funny because even my mom was even surprised that I passed government. She's like, how the hell did you... It was really funny because I failed algebra, but I passed government. And he's like, and my mom was like, how the fuck did you manage that? It's like, no. Shit, I don't know. I don't know how I passed government. But I failed algebra because algebra sucks, and I'm fucking terrible at math. In real life, and that's actually a true fact in real life about me, is that I suck at math. I hate doing math. If anything, I would rather learn about history than fucking and do government and shit like that than just fucking do algebra and fucking fractions and shit.
Turn sharp left.
Science-wise, though, I'm pretty smart when it comes to that stuff, like talking storms and stuff like that. But I mean, when it comes to biology, oh god, you could ask me anything, and I would be like, "What the fuck does that even mean?" Like, I'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm so confused. I don't know what's happening." But yeah, like in real life, like I watch a lot of documentaries. I'm a history nerd. And I mean, I'll even call myself a nerd because I am. Like even like me and my dad, we both love to talk about history. Like even like about like the founding fathers and the war, especially World War II with Germany and all that stuff, and Japan and Vietnam and stuff. Like learning about the wars and stuff. That's fun to learn about. And that's what all kids should learn about, is especially the Third Reich of Germany. It's also kind of funny too because in Family Guy, so Brian and Stewie take a trip or whatever.
Ah, definitely a classic camioneta. Ford F100. Let's take you back.
And this is really funny. So of course they're taking it. Like I think they're in Poland or whatever, and they're taking or like Germany, and they're taking like a little boat ride or whatever, and the guide gives them a pamphlet about like stuff that happened, and he's like, I'm not seeing anything between like 1942 and 1945. And then he starts talking about like Germany invading Poland, which that did happen. And basically, then he's like, nothing. And basically, then he's like, nothing happened. And it's like, yeah, Germany's hiding the problems that they caused and stuff like that. But the fact that the tour guide got angry over that was actually hilarious. But alright, I'm gonna go play some Fortnite, I already checked out the item shop to see if Crash Bandicoot's gonna be in there, but I haven't seen him yet. But it's really crazy because now we're gonna be getting a collab with Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff.
Oh, that's cool if they do that.
Yeah, they're gonna be doing like